Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, do you guys remember a few months ago when I was digging out those plants in the corner of my yard and I dug out probably 100? Well, they're back. There's only probably 20 over there right now, but they're back. It's gonna be hot today, so I wanted to just get it over with right now. I have some dirt that I could put on top. Hopefully that'll help prevent them from coming back. I don't know. It's been a nightmare with those things. They literally don't want to just leave me alone. So that's what I'm doing this morning. And it's funny, I put on this shirt because I just need a crappy shirt. It's actually ripped. It's ripped here and ripped there. There's holes in it. Look, it's just a crappy shirt. I'm gonna be sweating in a few minutes, so I don't need anything fancy. I'm just gonna be shoveling out in the yard. So that is what I'm doing today, but I'll show you pictures of what it looks like now with all the hostas coming back, and hopefully I can get those out, and hopefully that's the last of them. I doubt it though. I have a feeling they're gonna be coming back for another year or two. Just to show you guys what I'm dealing with. So that one grew because my bird's nest is above it. So I don't want to disturb the birdies, but here they are. Come on, really? Oh, this side looks good though. So maybe just that section, this section, this section, and I'm gonna start with these. So we'll see how that goes. Quick update. I don't know if you could tell how bad I'm sweating. I'm not wearing any makeup. So when I was digging them out before, I made sure to get the bulbs, which were this big, but there were many of them attached to the flower, well, the plant. So I thought I was getting the bulb. I have to put a picture of the bulbs that I found over closest to the house, because I'm like, okay, let me work on this section first and I'll just go backwards because these are bigger. I thought it was an onion. I had to literally call my mom and ask if they were onions or if they were bulbs. It's this big. This big. So I'm hoping getting those out, and under one hosta was probably 10 onion sized bulbs. So hopefully that stunts the growth a little bit. I don't know. I came back in because I gotta give Luffy his medicine, but I don't think I'm gonna get a lot done today because I only have 3 bags of dirt, and so I think that'll probably be that section right there, and I'm just gonna have to work on it slowly, which is fine because it is hot outside, so it's fine. If I have to come back to it, fine. At least I get a little section done today, and then I can come back at it when I have more dirt. Project half over, quarter over. Did all this. This is 4 bags of dirt, and I do not have any more. So it's done for now. But this is the corner of the house. But I do have to do all these still. But I'm probably gonna need 20 bags of dirt. So I think I'll just wait on that for a little bit. Okay guys, so I did want to give you a quick update of the yard. So let me show you everything that I've done back here, and also kind of my daily routine back here in the backyard, which is where I spend a majority of my time. First, I have these tomato plants, which I don't know if I showed in a video before, but I do officially have tomatoes coming in. Let me see if I can. I put chicken wire around them because of the rabbits that visit, but look how many tomatoes there are coming in. Crazy. So those will be done soon, hopefully. So every day I water these, of course, and make sure that they're doing okay. The other thing I do is I come in over here and I fill this with fresh water for the birds. So ridiculous, but this, I found this in my front yard, but this has been here, but this part comes undone. So I actually just tilt it and tip it over and put fresh water in. Lastly, I want to show you what's going on over here. So I'll have to put a picture, I'll insert a picture of what this area looked like when I bought the house, because
it was weeds. It was all weeds. It was this high. And so we tore those out, got it cleaned up. I've been spraying weed killer over here for months. And then I noticed that there were flowers coming up. And they're all gone right now because they died. But those like spiky ones are actually lilies. They're orange lilies. My mom says they're yellow. But then this stuff here, this kind of like looks like a little heart. It's actually morning glory. And which makes sense because when I bought the house, there was this giant trellis here that looked like a bed frame. And I got rid of it because I didn't know what it was. And so I got rid of it. But I got some more trellises because hopefully those have kind of found the trellis. So hopefully they'll grow up and hopefully they will bloom, because I had one bloom and it died already, but it was purple. It was so pretty. So hopefully they'll come up, the trellises now, but those are from Amazon. But if nothing happens to them, that's why I got the designed ones, because they're still pretty. And lastly, this wagon, I think I should maybe show you guys. I got this wagon for the beach, and this has been a lifesaver for the house. Like me working on my hostas right now is carrying soil back and forth, so that was helpful. Also, I have pansies in my front of the house, but I didn't want to go out there on camera, so I'll insert a picture of my pansies. They're doing really well. I want to go get some more flowers, maybe today when I'm out at Barnes & Noble. We'll see, but yeah, other than that, that's the yard update. Every day I water the tomatoes, that flower area, now that I know they're not weeds, they're flowers, and change the bird bath. So that's what I do every day. The birds love this house. I'm gonna tell you that. They love coming here. Now I'm just gonna check in with you guys later because I'm actually gonna make lunch now. It's already almost noon and I haven't made lunch, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'll check in with you guys when I'm about to go to Barnes & Noble. Hello everybody, so it's a little bit later. I put on a little bit of makeup, really just mascara, and did my eyebrows, but about to go to Barnes & Noble real quick. So my coworker and I are actually reading the same book together starting this weekend, but it's a book that I want to buy. So I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble to get that right now and then come back and maybe pick up a little bit, but definitely want to grill out tonight and show you what I'm grilling because I'm going to be making some awesome stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble now. Made my iced coffee at home instead of buying it at Barnes & Noble. It's not as good, but it's okay. At least I got some iced coffee. So I'm back from Barnes & Noble and I actually went to like a greenhouse nursery too because I was looking for more flowers because my aunt gave me some flower pots. Well,
turns out it's too late in the year to buy annuals, which are the ones that die every year, like the pretty ones that you can put in pots. So maybe next year on those, but that's okay, I guess. At least I can enjoy my pansies now and get different ones, totally different ones next year, because the pansies will die and they won't come back. But I just wanted to do a quick Barnes & Noble haul. Yeah, it was expensive for these 2 books, but that's okay, I guess. So it's another reason why I didn't buy coffee. But the first book I got is Quicksilver, and this is by Callie Hart. I've heard a lot about this book. It's big. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I've heard a lot about this book, so I wanted to buy it because it's kind of in the same realm of like my fantasy romances that I like, so I've heard nothing but good things. So I got that book, and then my coworker and I are reading this one together, Sunrise on the Reaping. It's a Hunger Games book. If you know, you know. So this is actually about Haymitch's reaping and his games. So spoiler alert, Haymitch wins, because he's obviously, this is a prequel to Hunger Games and Haymitch is still alive. So yeah, I am excited to read this one. I had not read, what was the other one? What is the, oh, A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I did not read that one. That one's the very first Hunger Games. I never read that. But this one I'd rather read because it's Haymitch, and I liked Haymitch and his character, and obviously Woody Harrelson did a good job in the movie too, playing him, but I think the Haymitch one will be more interesting. That is the haul. $53 for that, so I'm done. But right now I'm just going to drink my coffee. I'm probably, honestly, gonna read my other book right now because I want to finish that one before I start Sunrise on the Reaping. I don't like reading too many books at once. I'm technically still reading Game of Thrones, the second one of, what is it called, The Clash of Kings, technically. Have I picked it up in months? No, I haven't. So it's just really hard to get through, and I'm trying really hard, but if I don't like this one, I'm going to just not finish the series. It's not like I'm in a hurry anyways, because the series isn't even done, but the first one I actually did enjoy, so this one's like way worse though. So way harder to get into, but I'm probably gonna read the book that I have from the library right now before I start that, and then read that and sip on my iced coffee, and I'll check in with you guys later. Hello everybody, it's a little bit later. So I actually read probably like 3-4 chapters, and then I actually watched an episode of Squid Games, which I'm finishing today, day 2 of its release. There's only 7 episodes, but it looks like I've only got 2 more left, so I'll be able to finish that tonight. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my dog outside, but going to cook dinner now. Throw it on the grill. I'm gonna make elote. Never made elote before, but it sounded good, so let's give it a shot. I have had it before, but yeah, we're gonna try making it. And I have 2 things I can make. I can either make hot dogs, which are from Light Life, or I can make tofurkey sausage and have that. But I think I might do the hot dog. Yeah, I think I might do the hot dog. And then I could always use these for like 4th of July this week. So gonna make the hot dogs, and then the elote, I'm just gonna use 2. I have like a pack of 4 corn. I'm just gonna use 2 of them. But I have all the ingredients and everything to make, so I'm just gonna light the grill and let it heat up. I have been practicing grilling. I've made like probably 5 veggie burgers on it, so it's been going really well. So I do need to get more charcoal like tomorrow though, because I'm almost out, but I'm just gonna light up the grill and see how this goes.
Just sitting out here now that I think the grill's good. Fun Saturday night, guys. I can't wait to watch the rest of Squid Games. I'm like so excited. So I need to know how it ends. I love player 456, and player 333 is my man. And so is the detective. He's hot too. I love sitting out here in the evening because the sun sets behind me, so the sunroom you know, blocks the sun, so it's nice and shaded over here. I'm finally nice enough to just sit down. But grill's still heating up, but we'll just see how this goes. I don't know if I'm gonna burn it. I don't really know how long to cook the corn. We're just gonna do like 5 minutes, rotate 5, and see if that cooks it.
Well, here it is. So I'm gonna eat it real quick. See how it tastes. Let's do a taste test. I don't have stabby things, so it's gonna be a little messy. So sorry for this horrible shot because it's gonna be messy. But we'll see. I think I put too much lime juice on this one, so I'm just gonna go with this one first. See how it is. Yeah, there's too much lime juice on that one. Okay. Good though. I think I can probably even it out with the sour cream stuff, so. Alright, it's better.
Hello everybody, so it's a little bit later. Obviously in the day, you just saw me eat breakfast, but been reading. I'm on chapter 4 already. I haven't been reading that long, but I'm taking a break to go get some coffee. But I've literally just been laying in bed reading. It's been so nice. I really want to get ahead of this book because, like I said, my coworker and I are both reading it at the same time, and I think she'll probably finish it before me. So I want to work on it a little bit today, but I'm just gonna make some coffee now and get back to reading. Also, I finished Squid Games last night, and I'll just say, like, I don't really want to spoil it, so maybe you can skip if you don't want to hear this, but I thought it was very disappointing, the ending. I thought they could have ended it a different way, and like I said, skip this if you are watching it, but to see that they're going to make an American version, I'm not going to watch that. I loved 4, 5, 6, so I don't need to watch the American version. It's like when people try to make like spin-offs of the original, like you can't beat the original, you know, like the original is just going to be as good. It's like when they try to remake, you know, Wizard of Oz or Harry Potter. Don't get me started on that, but it's like nothing beats the original. So I was a little bit disappointed, but I'm glad I finished it. So now I'm seeing all the spoilers online, which is fine because I watched it, so I know what happened. But yeah, I just wanted to update you. I did finish it. So I can go into next week and not worry about spoilers. Just finished reading for the day. I'm almost on page 100 already. There's like 387 pages, I think, but I'm already on page 90. But, well, this is the bookmark I'm using right now. A little iced coffee, but it's pretty good so far. I forget how much I actually like Suzanne Collins and like her world that she builds. Hunger Games was so like
unmatched when I read it. It was so good back in the day. It was one of the dystopian novels that really set itself apart. Like, I feel like Divergent, because I read Divergent as well, did not like Divergent. The first book was good, and then everything else kind of went downhill after that, but I think the author of The Hunger Games did a really good job building the world, and, you know, people want to read what happened to Haymitch. They want to read about the first Hunger Games, which I think that's what The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is. Could be wrong, but like I said, I haven't read that one, but I know they're making a movie of this one already, so that's exciting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!